WSL this weekend. I'm going to look at Saturday's results mainly first, but we can rattle off the scores and then I'll go back to Saturday. So started off with two games at lunchtime. Arsenal won, Chelsea won, Manchester United nil. Another result you wouldn't like, and
Can't
Aston
believe
Villa
that.
won. And then obviously on Sunday, London City Lionesses 4, Spurs 2, Liverpool 1, Brighton 1. Liverpool still can't get a win for love or money. West Ham 1, Leicester 1, Everton 1, Manchester City 2, which leaves Southampton even closer to the sack there, Everton, if what I've been told is correct. So, yeah, we'll start off with Saturday first, with Arsenal versus Chelsea, a very controversial game of football and a draw in the London derby. Thompson giving Chelsea the lead before Russo's equaliser, but Arsenal would find two goals disallowed in this game in quite controversial circumstances, Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, so much happened in that game. I forget which order it happened in, but like, if I can remember rightly, was the first goal because of a handball, wasn't it? Which Blackstenios, I mean, the ball was kicked or headed right at her in front of
Yeah,
goal, and it hit her. It was going towards her chest. It's not like it was going past her body and her arm stopped it. So in terms of instant reaction, how could she have reacted to that? So I do think it was harsh. And actually, when you watch it back, as in the player reactions afterwards when Arsenal go and celebrate. I don't think any Chelsea players are actually arguing it
no,
because it happened so quick. And let's not forget to our viewers, WSL doesn't have VAR yet, so it's not like it's how do you put it? It's not like Chelsea players are just assuming, oh, I'll go to VAR. We'll complain, but say I'm sure VAR will look at it. The referee can only go with what they saw firsthand. Um, I thought that was harsh. I think that goal could have stood. Um, in terms of the other one, they said she was offside, didn't they? Was it?
yeah, Frida Manu, but
I
just can't
I'll
see
be
it.
honest. I'll be honest. I I think the lineswoman was right. I think she was. We're talking a tic tac though, and I actually am saying this now. VAR, I don't think would have actually been correct or incorrect if that makes sense. I don't think it matters. I actually think fair enough. If you see sole fit, then fine, it's offside. So I would say the first one was understandable, as in it shouldn't have been disallowed. But I think the second one, I was actually I was happy to say, yeah, I think I would have said that was offside. But we're talking a tic tac, and not even a half-eaten tic tac, a whole tic tac, if you can even half-eaten a tic tac. But there you go.
I
I
find it
think the hyperbole
interesting.
went the wrong way around there, Jamie. Not even half a tic tac, but a whole tic tac. That means it's bigger. Just so you know,
Won't
the
buy that
gratitude
much.
of it all.
I find it interesting as well because obviously there's a lot of discussion, a lot in the Premier League with VAR and refereeing decisions before and after obviously VAR's got involved in all that lot, and we could talk and bang the drum about VAR or VAR for ages. But I think in terms of this one, I think when there isn't that system to fall back on, it's such a big thing, and these refereeing decisions, maybe I'm being a bit too extreme here, but that could cost Arsenal their chance of competing for the title this season because that's seen
Definitely.
them lose out on an extra 2 points. That would have obviously knocked Chelsea back a bit, and who are still in the lead of this title race, and would have
Not
dragged them
exactly.
back into it.
Well, they're 6 points off City now, aren't they? And they've
Yeah,
all played the
yeah.
same amount of games. Um,
But then this is Arsenal who haven't got a result against any of the top rivals this season. They drew against Man City, they drew against Chelsea, they lost to drew against Man United,
yeah.
lost to Man City, and now drew against Chelsea. It doesn't help that they also drew against Villa. So
Mm.
they needed to pick up the wins in these matches, and they just haven't. And yeah, it's decisions like that that will cost them. But
I think they
the re-
deserve the win, though.
yeah, but have they been impressive enough to be first this season?
No, 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 of
No,
course not. But
Exactly.
but
So
I
it's
think I think
it kind of plays out.
I think what Joe's saying is that if they'd got the win, obviously they're in a stronger position, but you still got the rest of the season to try and prove that you can do it. And
yeah,
that could hit them back. I don't know. I think that the problem I got with this Arsenal team is that they somehow beat Barcelona in a Women's Champions League final last season, which no one expected. And yet when it's into this new season, they've not been great. I think they've been underachieving. Uh, but I think the fans will be gutted that they should have won this game, but also maybe the positives could be we were beating the league champions who have been dominating this league for what, 6, 7 years, is it now? I don't know how many years. It's getting ridiculous, but I do think there'll be some positives there from Arsenal. And look, they've got the players, they've got to use them. You got Chloe Kelly, you got Blackstenius, you got Alicia Russo up front. They've got the players to do it. So, and that's why the manager, in my eyes, could end up being under pressure.
I do apologise. I said that Chelsea were top. It's actually City that are top by a point after their win against Everton yesterday. So I do apologise on that one. Was still in the
Saturday mode.
reflex of Chelsea being top,
We're
which
all on
which
Saturday mode until Monday, aren't we, really?
yeah. But then obviously in the other game as well, Jamie and Seb. Jamie's not going to like this one, so I might go to you first. I think on this one, Seb. Manchester United succumbing to defeat at home to
No, let's
Aston
talk
Villa.
about Liverpool Man City. I'd love to talk about that one.
Thanks to a goal from former Liverpool player Miri Taylor for Aston Villa.
Yeah,
How big of a blow is that for Manchester United?
massive. Because on a weekend when Chelsea slipped up, United needed to win. And both games won at the same time, I think. Not that I'm saying that this is the reason why they didn't perform well, because they were worried about another game, not at all. But yeah, that. United have been great this season. Like, I keep saying this about Mark Skinner. I know Mark Skinner is not everyone's cup of tea, but he does get results, and he has pushed his team to levels the club has never seen before. I know the club history's not been long, but someone's got to do it, and Mark Skinner's doing that. Winning us the FA Cup last year, getting us into Champions League league phase for the very first time ever. The guy's doing a good job, and I think with some of the players he's lost over the last couple of years as well, in terms of Mary Earps and Alicia Russo, for example, it's proven to still be that he can still do it with the squad that he has in front of him. Sadly, the Villa, I didn't watch the game on Saturday. I was away, but I was gutted because I just thought this is the one time when Chelsea are playing a you could say a league contender. You're hoping that they're not going to get the 3 points, and United have messed that up. Because I still think Chelsea will win the league. I know City are top, but Chelsea are the one team that always persevere when they need to.
Well, it's at home as well that they lose against Aston Villa, which is one that you shouldn't really be. These are the points that you shouldn't be dropping, especially if you don't want to let either City or Chelsea run away with it.
Yeah.
City don't. I'm not sure they will run away with it, because then also you've got a big week coming up. They'll come up against PSG in the Champions League in the week, and then next time round it's City. So they have to show something. They have to show something against City, otherwise it could easily be a 6-point gap. 7-point gap on City.
That's
and 7 points will be. You can't see them coming over.
No. And people have to remember there's not that many games.
Exactly.
It's only 22 games. So.
Yeah, we're nearly halfway through the season, and if they go 7 points behind, it almost feels like it's over, and that's why we're probably thinking for Arsenal it might be over already.
I think for United as well, though, what's new for Mark Skinner and this squad is to deal with the Champions League as well as the league. They're not used to this, so I think that's always going to be a challenge. I must admit, I thought this would be a problem a bit early on in the season, but it's only happened now. So they've got PSG, as Seb mentioned this week. They've won both the games in the Champions League so far, so we're up there. Maybe just a couple more wins will get us in the automatic spots for the next round. Who knows? I mean, they've got PSG coming up. They got Wolfsburg away next week, I think it is, and then Juventus away as well. And I think they've got to play Lyon. I don't think they've played Lyon yet, which we all know Lyon are one of the best teams in women's football. So it's a long road to go. A lot more to come for United in terms of challenges. But I do think the one thing that Mark Skinner hasn't ticked off yet is going to Chelsea, going to City, or hosting them and hosting Arsenal, or going to Arsenal and getting wins consistently. And you have to win this league. And I don't think they will. I think they're still lacking something to be able to be that consistent. But I think it just shows how good Chelsea are, to be honest with you. I'm amazed what's going on at City. I didn't think they would be top. At all.
But it's a good chance for them. There's no Europe for them. They could really try going on a run, and they come up against United after a European week, which is somewhat advantageous.
And look at the United men's team right now. They're doing well. Well, no, what I'm saying is they're doing all right in the Prem because they haven't got any European football to worry about. They have a week each time of training and focus on the next game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So there we are on that one. I'm going to move the subject on from women's football. So, you think that City are favourites?
No,
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 It's
Chelsea
always
still.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. It's all
Chelsea
you'd
has to be.
you'd be a silly man to bet against them, wouldn't you?
I mean, the one thing Chelsea really are lacking is the Champions League. They really need to get one. And this manager they've got has got a CV elsewhere of doing it.
One thing lacking for
Bearing in
Chelsea.
mind that CV is still with us. They didn't leave her. Oh crap! I never saved it. I only printed it off. Shit.
Yeah, they just need to be firing more goals in Chelsea, and then as soon as that happens, then you can see them running away with it.
I miss
Chelsea.
Gora Reeton up front. She was my favourite.
Yeah. Chelsea for the title then again for the 8th consecutive year, according to Seb and Jamie at this moment in time.